What's good, family? It's your boy Just Blaze, host of the best NBA pod in the game, Above the Rim. Keep it locked each week and join myself and a special guest as we tackle the latest rumblings in the league. If it's happening in the NBA, you know I got you covered. Make sure you subscribe on all platforms and leave that 5-star review. Let's get it.
I can guard him and he can't guard me. Like, at the end of the day, that's what it comes down to. But like I said, I think you just got to watch your mouth in certain situations. There's some that you just don't say as a man. And, I mean, he got to see me the next time because I feel like what he said was truly disrespectful. And it's all good because we see him again. I ain't scared of nobody. So, you know, he talking about, oh, we're going to fight, this, that. It is what it is to me.
The kiss.
He's soft. He's not even in my league, like nowhere near me. And if I was their coach, I would never put him on me ever again. He's like, no, put somebody else on me because I'm a Ted every time we play. He's trash.
Talk about it.
You are now tuned in to Above the Rim.
Family, welcome to another edition of Above the Rim. Brought to you, as always, your honorable host. It's your boy, Justin, a.k.a. Just Blaze. Thank you for listening. Thank you for subscribing, family, tuning in each and every week, keeping it locked on the best NBA pod in the game. And joining me this week, in studio, friend of the show, the man with too many damn AKAs, I must say. I think I'm losing track. I think we all losing track. The boy Reem is here. What's up, my brother?
What's good, people? Is apologetic Reem in the building.
Talk about it. It's a new one. You see that? Regular Reem was birthed the last episode he was here. Now it's apologetic Reem.
Yeah, man. I'm feeling like Perk.
Oh, Perk, man. Listen, I'm going to silence him. So family, to get in contact with your boy, you can always hit me up. Follow me on Twitter at justblaze_513. That's JUSBLAZE_513. On IG, justblaze513. On Facebook, search Above the Rim Podcast. Email the show as well, Above the Rim NBA Podcast at gmail.com. Follow Reem on IG on Average Threads. Follow him on Twitter, Let's Talk Sports TV. Call up to talk about it line 908-718-1592 with the questions, comments, concerns, with the hate mail, all that good stuff. And fam, before we get started, man, what's those fantasy standings looking like right now? The Above the Rim Podcast League. I don't know. Talk to me, Reem.
Yo, man.
Wait, what place you in? I know I'm in
6th place right now.
You in 6. I'm in 3.
Damo in 8th, I think.
Yard sale Damo was in 8. Nah, Damo's in 9th. Did he?
Team Redemption 8.
He in 8th?
All right, let me jump back in.
You're right.
So
let me not disrespect Damo. You're right. Damo, man, I don't know where you at, but I know when you listen to this, you're supposed to be here. But
big shout out to Team Coleman.
Yes.
Can't front.
Big shout out to Team Coleman with the come up too.
From the graveyard.
The come up is real, I must say. Maybe somebody got their draft kits ready. You never know. But yeah, so I don't know if you heard also, Reem, but Hennessy is now the official liquor sponsor of the NBA. Did you hear about that today?
Yeah, I did hear about that, man. I know J.R. Smith somewhere dancing.
Oh yeah, he loves it.
That's dope.
I actually like it though.
It's for the culture.
That's what I'm getting to say. It's a nice it's a culture move. Especially Hennessy. You know the brothers love the Hennessy.
Is it a culture vulture move? Because they said they don't really, they don't really jack with us like that. Too tough.
True indeed. But I love how to use the word spirits, by the way. The official spirit of the NBA is Hennessy now.
Yeah, that's the choice of the parade drink, right?
Yep. So that's interesting, man. But also some other news. Dame Dollar. What are your boys? Dame Time Reem. He's
talk to it. Go ahead.
I didn't know he was performing at All-Star Weekend. Did you hear about this? I just found out about this.
I did.
A whole concert and shit too.
Yeah, I think that's pretty dope, man. Because he's deemed one of the best lyricists NBA players, and he's actually.
There's not a lot to choose from though.
That little diss thing, that segment
Shaq?
he had with
Shaq?
with Bagley, that was all right too.
A diss track with Marvin Bagley?
He went at the young boy.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's what you got to talk about it.
Okay, so we be feeling the idea for him having a concert and shit like that?
I don't know none of his music, but
He got one track. Oh, you need.
No, he got
one track.
He's got 2 albums.
Oh, 2 albums?
He's have 2 albums
damn,
already, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm just making sure. I mean, I hope nobody breaking weed up on that. But
nah, like rappers say that he's pretty damn good. Like
he is. He is. I'm not gonna front. He is actually solid because I like his track with Jeremiah is on it. Him and somebody else. I forgot the name of it, but it was actually solid. He got a video for it too, I believe. There's a music video. It's
the last
it's
one I seen.
track.
The last one I seen was him with a car and his son with the same car, and they were.
That's
both
another
shirtless.
track. I did see that one also.
Yeah.
I saw like snippets of it. I didn't watch the whole video, but he's solid though.
Yeah.
They just gotta get his music out there, and actually, I think All-Star Weekend might be the right stage for it. Actually, if the song pops,
Why not? Kenny the Jet Smith is known for a party every year, so you know.
that is true. And they gotta stop. They gotta put some real performances out there, man.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, because it's getting dry.
Call Drake.
That'll be solid. That'll be solid if you really want to. If you really want to do something. NBA news now. NBA trade deadline came and went last week, Thursday, I believe it was, 3 p.m. deadline. It wasn't as crazy as I thought it would be.
A lot of movement, bro.
It was some movement, but
no major names.
yeah, like a really major blockbuster. But there was some solid deals done. We're gonna get to it now, so we might as well go down the list trade wise. So let's talk about the 4-team 12-player deal. That was a big deal. So the Hawks got Clint Capella, Mr. Aerial Assault, as I like to call him. Jeff Teague went over there back to Atlanta. Dwayne Dedmon also went back to Atlanta. In the same deal, you got Robert Covington to the Rockets and a couple of scrubs, Shabazz Napier. And,
No, don't do that. Don't do that. I like Shabazz.
I like Shabazz too. All right, but
He's solid.
He was a throw-in.
Yeah, but he's a serviceable point guard.
All right, what did I say? Scrub?
He said scrub.
All right, that was disrespectful. All right, let's take it back. Serviceable Shabazz. So serviceable. He was LeBron's guy when he was getting drafted, if you remember.
I like him, man.
All right. So let's talk about this. Let's talk about, well, we might as well talk about the Rockets side of this, because that's the most important aspect of this deal, because they were the ones salivating over Robert Covington. He was their next Scottie Pippen that they wanted to bring to the roster. They loving them some Robert Covington right now. So they pulled out all the stops. They traded away their starting center. So now they're sporting a starting 5 of Russell Westbrook, James Harden, Daniel House Jr., Robert Covington, PJ Tucker. Tallest man is Robert Covington at 6'6", but at center, PJ Tucker at 6'5", 6'6". On a generous day, he's 6'6". So they basically they pulling out all the stops right here, right now. So Reem, I'm gonna let you talk. When you heard this news, Clint, we'll talk about the Clint side of it after. But to the Rockets, that now they're going complete small ball, not completely revitalized, and they're really playing the same way, but not caring this time. So what did you think about when you heard the deal that went down?
Trash. I was not feeling that at all. I couldn't figure out what exactly they were attempting to do with this trade, but I know Murray, wasn't his name Daniel Murray?
Daryl
Murray.
You always get him wrong. Daryl Murray.
It's over.
Oh, for his GM career, right?
This is
Last
suicide slaughter to his his career. I'm not feeling these trades at all, especially in the West. The West is full of such big people. Like, what are you gonna do with the guy from the Jazz, the Frenchman,
Rudy Gobert?
The hell
We
you
gonna
gonna
talk
do?
about that because they just played them.
They just lost to the Suns. They got killed by the
25.
Suns.
Like 25.
They're gonna get out rebound, and if it so happens that Harden has a game off, they lose a lot of that front running baskets that they do. A lot of lobs over the top. PJ Tucker's not catching nothing over the top. And he has been shooting.
Lob, that's not happening.
And he's been shooting terrible this year. So I don't know where they're gonna go with this.
So they're really now, to me, they're even more intriguing as they already were, because now they're still running their isolation heavy offense, 5, but now they're doing 5 out instead of 4 out, 1 in. Driving kick style that they're using. Russell Westbrook mostly driving to the lane and kind of playing their de facto center on offense. Russell Westbrook is actually playing, because we saw in the last game when they played the Jazz, Rudy Gobert was guarding him the whole game. He was going up neck He definitely was taking it to his chest, so I give him that. He's been playing a lot better, but I don't know how sustainable this offense is. They played the Lakers, the Suns, and Jazz 3 games now. 2-1 or 1-2, I should say. They beat the Lakers, and I think in that game, I feel like they beat them on shock value. I think they really caught the Lakers like on their heels, and the Lakers were a little bit surprised that they actually had the audacity to shell out PJ Tucker out there as a starting center.
Ridiculous.
So I think they took them a little bit off guard, and a guy like JaVale McGee, he won't really capitalize on that on the offensive end, but Dwight Howard should.
Dwight Howard will.
But he should have, and he really didn't. He did a little bit for stretches, but not enough, I felt like. Because they lost.
See, the thing is with them, if they get off to a hot start, they could blitz any team because they have a very fast motor in pretty much all of their guards. Even though Harden looks a little bit chubby on the court at times, he can still run and find his spots.
He can get to his spot
if
quickly.
you're running and gunning and you find 3-point shooters at any given night, they can outshoot a team.
Yeah.
But in a playoff series where the game slows down, I find it very hard to roll out PJ Tucker as your center.
And for how many minutes are we gonna do that? Well, D'Antoni, he doesn't give a rat's ass.
Who's the next big coming off the bench for them?
Isaiah Hartenstein, Tyson Chandler, but he isn't playing either of them. He's playing Cephalosha at the 5.
and he can't shoot either.
Listen, Ben McLemore's come off the bench.
I can't believe they gave up that guy for Covington.
But to be fair, though, Covington has played well in these 3 games. I do see the appeal of Covington.
Yes, but you got to get Covington and a Gorgie Jang or something like that.
Like another,
just in case,
serviceable center.
Yes.
Well, they traded for the young guy from the Memphis Grizzlies. I forgot his name.
Jordan Bell's still not there?
Nope, they gave him away to the Grizzlies for the. Oh, god damn. I forgot his last name.
Oh, Caboclo.
Something like that. Yeah, him.
The guy who failed as the Brazilian KD. Been hearing that for the last 5 years.
Oh man, well the Rockets love reclamation projects, so we know they love doing that. But on defense now, can they keep doubling? Can they keep switching? Can they keep I guess making the game kind of ugly enough in a way where they can outrun their opponent? Can they do that in a playoff series for 48 minutes?
Absolutely not. I don't even know what they would do with a team that's trying to figure out like the Portland Trailblazers right now. Because
they got some bigs over there.
Like it or not, Whiteside is a horse. He's tossing everything. And then the next biggest person for PJ to guard would be a Melo. And we see how that kind of went with their matchup last time. Yeah. So I don't see what this lineup really does for what the it's not even what the lineup does for the rest of the season. They had greater expectations.
Yes, it was championship or bust.
Exactly. And it's right now it's look like championship or tear it apart.
Oh yeah, it's definitely a championship
for
or
the
bust
coach,
kind of move.
For the GM.
It's like a roll of dice kind of move.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy. So would you say that this is is this a desperation move? Or no?
I can't really classify what the move is, but I just think it was a dumb move. Because any GM in their right mind, you can't bring a 35, 36-year-old PJ Tucker and say you're going to play him 30-something minutes as an undersized 5.
As an undersized, and severely undersized. Not like he's like 6'8", like Fareed, like Manimal.
He's
like
more
6'8",
of a 3.
Yeah,
he's more of a 3 with a big body. So
yes.
They play him at a 4.
At a 4, as a stretch 4. A stretch 4.
Yeah, I don't see this working.
I don't see it working. I think it's gonna work for a few minutes, and I think it's gonna basically like tire out basically after 3 or 4 games, because the playoffs is extra intense.
Where are they in the standings right now?
5th.
Who's 6th?
Thunder. Talk to me.
Listen, if I could see the Thunder creeping up to 4.
Yeah, they're only 1 game back. 1 or 2 games, I believe.
Yeah, 2 games. If they could creep up to that 4-5 matchup,
we're home and get that home
you
court.
might as well send the Rockets home now. Because Steven Adams in the middle,
I was
big, like a big, brolic,
burly dude.
Yeah, and he one of the leaders in offensive rebounds.
Yes.
That's going to
Every
be
year.
very problematic for the Rockets.
Oh, that'll be a problem. See, a guy like, I feel like they could get away with playing a guy like Rudy Gobert because for some reason he can be taken out of his game, and he affects the game, but in the way that he does affect the game, you can still offset his production by doing something else on the other end. Like, if you hit a couple of threes, you can negate his 12 points he's going to give you off a putback because he's not posting nobody up.
Yeah.
So all his points are ugly baskets. They're hustle baskets. So they can beat a team actually like the Jazz.
I don't even think that. I don't even really think that, because that lob over the top is pretty effective.
But they just played him and they didn't really do it. That's my problem. They're supposed to do that,
Yeah.
but it's Gobert is my
Yeah,
problem.
he's not- he's
Mitchell
not
is
really-
not the problem. Conley is not really the problem, even though he got to play better. But Gobert he doesn't impose his will enough for me. Like Steven Adams, they're going to get worked.
Yeah. He'll give you a little shoulder.
Jokic,
Jokic.
exactly. So
We go down the list. I don't see them beating the LA, Denver. Clippers are too big with Montrezl or
Clippers too
Zubac.
big.
Utah is questionable. OKC we already recapped, and Dallas is very scary for them
Yes.
because as slow as and methodical as Luka moves, there's nobody that can stop him at its highest point.
Yeah, they don't have they have Covington is now their defensive stopper.
I
but-
mean, going vertically.
oh, okay.
Going
okay.
vertically. There's no fear at finishing at the rim.
There's no fear at the rim. You driving to the rim with ease.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
didn't they just pick up Willie Cauley-Steins? Dallas.
Dallas, yeah.
Yeah, so
he's gonna be a nice piece come playoff time. Yeah.
Even Dallas. I mean, not that. Memphis. Memphis has Jaren Jackson.
Valanciunas.
Yeah, they got big bodies over there. Listen,
The Rockets gonna have a problem, man.
Murray better start packing his shit now. It's over.
Well, he cost the NBA millions of dollars, so hundreds of millions of dollars with that whole nonsense.
Yeah. The career.
Yeah. But we'll see, man. So on the Atlanta Hawks side, they got Clint Capella. I know you're not a big Clint Capella fan. I was more of a fan than you and Damo are, but I actually really like this move for Atlanta. I'm not gonna lie. They got rid of Alex Len, who's a slow big body. He didn't provide what the aerial assault that Trae Young needs. And they got Dwayne Dedmon back over there. They got Jeff Teague over there as a backup point for Trae Young. I really like what the Hawks are doing. I like that little young core. You got Capella, Collins, Cam Reddish, or DeAndre Hunter, whichever one you want to start. You got the Red Mamba, Kevin Reuter.
I like
Red
him.
Velvet. I like him, man.
He's not bad.
Yo, I really
He
like
plays
him.
what, the 3 or the 4?
The two.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a big two. He's like a Klay Thompson kind of clone. He's a big wing, like 6'7".
No.
Nah, he is. I'm telling you.
All right.
Watch the Red Mamba.
right.
Wait, I might be disrespectful with the Mamba now. Red Velvet.
All
Call him
right.
Red Velvet.
Thank
Red
you.
Velvet.
Thank you.
Let me watch my mouth now. Red
So
Velvet.
disrespectful.
And you got Trae Young, so they got a nice little core going over there, Reem. I like it.
I could agree with you because Trae needs somebody he could dime and get a finish from.
A little lob.
Forget the lob. He finds his plays.
Yes.
And he's a much better passer than Harden is. Trae.
Ooh. Better passer?
I believe so.
I think I may have to agree with you on
Aside
that.
from the pick and roll, he finds the ball finds a lot of slots there.
Yeah.
I don't think because Harden doesn't even pass well with his right hand to me.
His passes are very lazy.
Yeah.
They're easy reads.
Because he don't want to pass.
Yeah. It's by desperation.
I like it. I think they need one bona fide scorer over there, maybe.
Yeah, one
After like
scorer.
the wing.
Mm-hmm.
Or they could get Reddish to find his game. You know?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
so, you know.
I would like them to get one more bona fide scorer.
Collins is still there?
Yeah, Collins still there.
Oh, yeah, it can be done within the draft.
Or they can
this year.
maybe with having Capella, they can either make the decision to reroute Clint Capella somewhere else or move Collins, and they could get a nice little young wing scorer for John Collins. Good.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting. So let's go over to our other deal: Miami, Memphis, Minnesota.
Oh.
Another spicy deal, a very spicy deal actually. So the Heat traded Dion Waiters to Memphis Grizzlies, released him. Justice Winslow went over to the Grizzlies. Moneybag Yo, James Johnson went over there to the T-Wolves. The Grizzlies get Andre Iguodala, Solomon Hill, and my man Jay Crowder. So, what do you think about this deal, Remo? Oh, they also signed Iggy to a 2-year
extension.
2-year, $30 million extension. He's already 36, so that's going to be till he's 38, I believe.
Yeah.
To give him flexibility for the 2021 free agency. But I'm gonna get I'll let you go and then I give my thoughts because you know how I feel about the Heat right now. I'm a little excited, but tell me what your thoughts about this deal, bro. Who won this trade?
As far as winning the trade for right now, the Heat won for right now.
Okay.
But
Winslow?
No, Minnesota.
Yeah.
They got a lot of pieces mid-season. And, you know, they're
They got
trying
a whole
to...
new team.
Yeah, they're trying to revitalize that feeling for Karl-Anthony Towns, we're going to talk about that a little later. But I like the Heat because they brought some tough-nosed veterans. And between Jimmy, Iggy, and Rastaman, that's a lot of defense. And we didn't even talk about Bam on top of that. So it's like...
Derrick Jones Jr. could play some G.
I watched him last night play
Long,
my boys.
lanky.
And it wasn't an easy out for Dame because these guys are so physical, so long. Like you know what I'm saying? I really like what could materialize over there. The only problem I have, they didn't really obtain a point guard.
But I don't think they really need one. I'll let you finish, but I don't think they really need one.
The only reason I say that is because if Dragic struggles a little, I don't know if you really play Jimmy at the one as far as getting everybody else in the offense.
See, to me, that's where Iguodala comes in because I think in crucial moments and clutch moments, Iguodala is going to be playing the point guard position on that team. So because he will, I think in the playoffs, Nunn's playoff minutes is going to be minutes are going to be dramatically down. They'll probably make him start. And he'll come out within the first 5 minutes or whatever, and then they'll start getting to the real lineup. But he's going to play a lot less. Dragic, he's going to play a lot more. And I do like him, but he's more of a scoring combo kind of guard. But I think,
The only issue I might have with this, it does stifle some of the growth of the young boys, like Hero and
a little bit,
Duncan Robinson.
A little bit.
You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, you especially in the playoff times, like you say, you usually go to the veteran hand because they can be trusted in moments that really matter. But getting your young guys playoff experience
is valuable.
Exactly, especially if they're a plan or a part of the future.
Yeah. Oh, and you know they are. They're part of the building block. Duncan
really
Robinson
like these
and Tyler.
guys.
Yeah, I like them too. And you're right about that. But the thing why I think Miami doesn't actually need a point guard is because the way Spo runs his offense. And if you notice, because I watch a lot of Miami, so they have one of those
wishful thinking.
Yeah, I know, man. I thought it was gonna happen. It didn't.
Nah.
But whatever. I'm not mad at it because I already started a season in 2K with him, so I ain't mad. But the way Spo runs his offense is everyone brings the ball up the floor. Everyone initiates the offense. Like you even see Bam bringing it up the floor, initiating the offense. When they had Moneybag, James Johnson, he was there initiating the offense. Yeah. Jimmy initiates. Kendrick Nunn, Dragic. Who else? There was somebody else that also initiates the offense. But now you're gonna have Iggy initiating it now also. So they have, to me, they don't necessarily need a point guard because I feel like they share the wealth very well. And I think Iguodala really does fit them like really, really nice. And that also tells me that Pat wants to win now. He's not playing. And he thinks that the young boys are not fully ready to win yet, which is fine and which is fair. Yeah. And he wants to give those young guys this extra experience to learn from Iggy. And if they play one game so far, last night, they play your Blazers. Iggy, he played 23 minutes. He only had 2 shots. He made one of them, but he had 6 rebounds, 3 assists. Jay Crowder.
He hooped.
He balled out.
He
Double.
He played 34 minutes yesterday.
He did. He played big minutes at 18-11. We know Jimmy was out, but I love me some Jay Crowder, man. And I
wanted the Blazers to get him so bad, bro.
Yo, fam. Jay Crowder can ball playoff time. He hits big shots. He's gritty. He's hungry.
He's tough.
He wants to win. He's tough.
Nose. Like I seen not many defenders could stop Melo from getting where he wants to get in the post.
Stocky.
And he put a elbow in the back of Melo, and Melo was not moving this Mack truck.
He is a Mack truck.
I can respect it. Like he's like the perfect plug and fill player. Every team he's been to, he gets what's done so fast.
Yeah, I agree.
I respect it.
Yeah. So with it being said, let's talk about how good Miami is right now. Because I've been telling the world when the season started how good Miami
When it
is.
started.
When it started.
Talk about it.
I'm going to talk about it. So, the Heat, man, listen. The Heat right now, I'm going to say this right now. I'm going to say this right now. I'm going to put this on the set. The Miami Heat are going to the NBA Finals right now.
NBA Finals?
NBA Finals. The Miami Heat are winning the Eastern Conference. And I don't want to say that disrespectful because my man Giannis right now, the Bucks are killing. They're doing what they need to do. But I really love how Miami Heat matches up with them, especially now. I think Giannis is going to do his thing in the playoff series, which he always does. But I think the other guys with the repertoire of elite wing defenders the Heat now have. You got Iggy they could throw at you. You got Crowder they could throw at you. You got Derrick Jones Jr. You got Jimmy Butler. You got low key. Solomon Hill could play some defense also. He's 6'8", 6'9".
I forgot they got him
Solomon
too.
Hill. Listen, there's a lot of wings on this Miami Heat team. They have a plethora of wings, and they're smart, and most importantly, they're well coached.
Yeah, and they're gonna stay in shape because Pat
They're
Riley
gonna
don't play
stay
that.
in shape, and they're gonna play the right way. They're gonna play their game. So I really like what the Heat is doing. I was already high on the Heat in the beginning of the season, and now I am more on board with the Heat, and that's my pick now. Most definitely, they were already up there, top 2, top 3 to me, but now they're my pick to go to the finals, and I'm not afraid to jump off the bridge. I'm there.
That's a hot take.
It is. So I like the Heat, man. So are they title contenders to you?
Don't put me on the spot, bro. But
No. I'm just saying. Do you think they can make it to the finals, or am I that crazy?
No. The East is not solidified for me yet because I don't like Giannis in the playoffs. Based on the
I think
fact
he's gonna
that
be better this year, though.
they didn't really change much around him.
Yeah, they did.
For me to really say that, he's still majority running the point guard, and I don't trust Bledsoe in the playoffs.
That's my issue. Yeah.
So I see where you come from, and I'll buy it. I'm not gonna sell it. I'm gonna buy it. For
Okay.
now. Because they have, like you said, they have 3 players now you could throw at Giannis. So now when Giannis gets tired, they can always put a new fresh
Like elite players, elite defenders.
on a Giannis. And if Giannis and them decide to go small, you can still put Bam, who is very mobile.
Bam can guard Giannis too.
Yeah, exactly. So
I didn't even think about Bam because Bam is really only 6'9", 6'10". He just plays bigger.
he just plays big and strong.
Yeah.
And he's mobile. Them legs work.
They work. They can hit jump shots. Open. Listen, man, he can do it all. Bam, Bam was a great.
It was a good decision to move on from Whiteside.
Yeah, definitely. I think that was like a win-win trade either way. They both got what they want.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, Miami. So really quick, top 4 in the East, right? I'm gonna get my top 4 in the East. Since we on the Heat, real quick.
I already got mine in my mind.
I got the Bucks, the Heat, the Celtics, and then the Sixers as my top 4. My top 4 teams.
That's
in
the
East.
order?
That's my order. Bucks, Heat, Celtics, Sixers. But I think the Heat is going to the finals. Me personally.
I'm gonna go Bucks, Celtics, Heat, Toronto.
Okay.
I don't like the mashup of Ben and
Embiid.
yeah, it's time to move one of those guys.
You know what's crazy, bro? I saw this stat. I wrote this down for this episode. Did you know the Sixers have the best home record in the league at 24-2? They only lost 2 games at home, but they're just 9-19 on the road. 9-19, son.
And-
9-19 for a quote unquote title contender.
Yeah, you have to move on from one of those two. It's time for them to choose one, and it's time for them to move on from Brett Brown.
Oh, Brett Brown. I think I know my man Akeem from Rona Cut. He's been calling for Brett Brown's head for a while now.
Yeah,
I think Brett Brown is done.
I was on that last year.
Yeah.
It just doesn't work for me, and I don't like Ben at the point guard. I really don't. Yeah. He's not effective to me at the top of the key.
Especially with the lineup that they have around him.
I don't know why Richardson isn't getting the ball more to run more of the point guard.
Ain't enough shots for him. He's like the 5th option on that.
But I'm just saying,
that's the problem.
Like we looking at Tobias, like you got to do more. But his numbers are really good this year.
Yeah, they're
it's
solid.
Just ineffective.
It's not impactful.
It's ineffective because the ball is in the hand of a guy that nobody's fearing to shoot.
Yes.
So they stay at home on it. And Embiid is launching 6 threes a game, bro.
And to be fair, I'm gonna keep it a buck. They're slow.
Yeah.
They're slow.
For a younger team.
For a young team, they're slow.
That's
Ben
bad.
Simmons has some speed, but everybody else is kind of slow.
Yeah, Tobias
or
is
average
slow-footed.
speed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why Tobias should be playing a four. Everybody's playing a down a position when they should be playing up a position.
See, but the thing with that is, like, if you have a guy like that, and as far as Ben running the point guard in a set offense, now it's a slow down offense. They're not fearing you, so they're packing the paint.
Exactly. So you're supposed to play fast.
But you have Horford there. You have, come on, man.
Big ass Embiid,
That's
out
why I
of shape Embiid.
What is there's 6 right now?
6. Oh man, that is terrible.
That's
There's
disgusting.
6. No,
That's
it really
disgusting.
is disgusting.
Disgusting.
Oh man, yeah, that's crazy. So where do you think can Dion Waiters land somewhere? A lot of talk has been him going to the Lakers because he was the little fallout from that Miami deal. He got thrown to the Wolves, Waiters Island. He could still ball to me. I like him in LA. I like him on that Lakers squad. I was saying to y'all the other day that they could definitely use Dion Waiters. They need another guard who can play the point, who can create offense, who can kick out to the shooters. He is a little bit of a knucklehead, but I think he'll be all right in LA. People saying that him and Braun got beef.
Got a nice spot for him.
What you got?
Philly.
Oh, I love him on Philly.
And he's from Philly.
But they just got 2 more wings. They not gonna want him now.
Who's the 2 wings they got?
Alec Burks and
he's better than him. He's bigger than him.
the other guy, Glenn Robinson III.
Yeah, but he's more of a 1-2. Glenn is more of a 2-3.
Glenn's like a 3.
Yeah, Alec Burks
Burks is like a 2-3.
small though.
No, Waiters is smaller than him. Waiters is like 6'3".
as far as
Waiters is like 6'3".
he get to that Baja though.
He do. I like Waiters over both of those guys, but they just traded for him, which I don't know why.
Yeah. Oh no,
They got a lot of dudes that don't match.
Orlando would be a good spot for him too.
I want him in the playoffs, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Orlando has 8th right now.
Wow, but hold up, but if Orlando makes it, that means the Brooklyn Nets are not gonna make it, and I can't have that.
The Nets are 7th.
So who dropped out?
Washington, Detroit, Chicago. That's the 3 under.
Oh, Detroit was in.
Yeah, and
Oh, yeah,
Detroit
they're
they
done.
just gave up big boy, so it's
Yeah,
over.
they traded Drummond for.
They gave up. They retired Rose.
Yeah. So let's get to the other big trade. The Warriors T-Wolves. So Wiggins goes to the Golden State Warriors. D'Angelo Russell goes to the Minnesota Timberwolves. 2 picks also to Golden State. I'm not gonna lie to you, Reem. I'm gonna keep it a buck because I wrote a tweet about this earlier.
Mm-hmm.
This parent ain't it. This parent just don't do it for me.
Think not?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm just not that moved. I don't know if you ever seen that Stephen A. meme of him like just not moving at all and him just sitting here like unfazed. I'm telling you, fam. I was very unfazed by this because I don't know. I've never been a fan of D'Lo personally. I've always called him a little robotic.
I like him.
You like D'Lo? I thought his game was a little robotic. It's a little herky jerky. He's alright. He's a nice little combo guard. He could get you 20 over 20 a night, but
he's hooping as we speak.
He is. I know it's his first game tonight, but
4 for 5 from 3.
I'm not. So you like this deal?
I like it because it brings good synergy to these young kids.
I like.
If they're not gonna be happy playing with old vets, at least be happy playing with each other. Nobody want to go to Minnesota anyway. They brought them a jet and they're blogging and vlogging.
Maybe that's what I did. Like they were doing the most.
Yeah, but they like each other.
Yeah, that's true.
And then
I
think that could be a ploy to get your boy from the Suns.
Devin Booker.
I think that would get
for that
him
reason.
reaching.
I like it. Yeah, it definitely would get him thinking about it.
Yeah,
they talking. They got a group chat or something.
Yeah, I personally like both ends of this deal.
I do too. I think it was a win-win.
People were shitting on Golden
Wiggins,
State,
right? Yep.
Going over getting Wiggins, but Wiggins is a better version of Harrison Barnes.
Yep, we talked about this.
He's like him or not, he averages 20 plus
over 20
each season. He's young, he's athletic, and he won't get in the way of Steph or Clay.
Yeah, and he's not a selfish player. I don't know why people are acting like he's a selfish player. He's not. He shoots because he has to shoot. He's the second option.
He was a second option on a terrible team.
Who else
is going to shoot?
Exactly. You giving it to Georgie Jang or Tolliver, who used to be there, or who else? Tyus Jones?
Listen, lowest a key. All right.
Tolliver?
Lowest a key. You can move on from Draymond get another pick or a decent play over there, and you'll still get a 1 to 3 pick this year in the draft because you do have that new Pascal kid.
Yes,
He's a younger version
of
Draymond. You still got your shooters. You got your new Harrison Barnes and Wiggins.
I'm not gonna lie, and he's most importantly, he's cheaper.
Yeah, and you got to figure
can
out
do the same production.
You got to figure out what the hell. Listen, if they do find a way to move on from Draymond,
You think they would?
you could get a Giannis.
But do you think the Golden State Warriors have the balls to trade a Draymond,
Why
or
not?
even look at Coles?
Why not? They shipped out D'Angelo and then talk shit about him the next day.
They did. They was like, oh, he wasn't a good.
He
fit.
wasn't a good fit.
Listen, Kurt's chump ass. We knew he wasn't a good fit from the beginning.
Yeah.
Come on, man. After they were lying,
After
and
he
stuff,
paid all that money, he didn't get to play with the stars of the team, and then you just like that's bad PR on their behalf.
I didn't like that.
But Wiggins works for me, and he balled out his first game.
Listen, I really love Wiggins on that roster. I'm not gonna lie. I love Wiggins on that roster. I think he's perfect for that roster. I think he's going to do what they need him to do. He got to play a little bit better
He falls back in his role,
Yes,
as what he is naturally, an athletic guy who can catch and shoot and dunk.
And most importantly, why he works is he's a mild-mannered dude.
Yeah.
And his personality is not going to get in the way. He's going to fall in line, listen to Draymond, all of that. And I think he's going to be excellent.
Yeah, give a little flavor to the half-baked brothers.
Yeah, definitely. And lowest of keys on this trade, Moneybag Yo going to the T-Wolves? That is a solid pickup for them.
I like him, bro.
Yo,
I
don't know, family. If you had a Moneybag Yo is it's James Johnson.
And if Towns get out of hand, he'll put them paws on.
That's
him.
what I'm saying.
Put them paws on you.
You know he's a
black
third-degree
belt.
black belt.
He's a black belt. Yeah.
So listen, this man can ball, man. His debut, I think he had like 12 and 8 and like 5 assists.
Man, buck him.
Fill the stat sheet. Listen, I'm a big fan of James Johnson, man.
I like him.
I definitely think he's gonna do well for that Warriors. I mean that T-Wolves roster.
He's not old either.
Nah, he's like 26, 27.
I'm on board.
Listen, money bag. Drummond's, like I said before, he got traded for a can of Welch's grape over there to the Cavs.
And he was crying like a hoe.
What? That was very disrespectful.
I know it's all about business now.
Oh no loyalty.
Shout out to Detroit. I love you. Come on, bro. Pull your skirt down, B.
Oh man, I tell you.
Come on, man.
Yeah. So who else? Marcus Morris to the Clips. So Mo Harkless in the pick. How we feeling about that, Remo? Talk to me. How we feeling?
Mo Harkless about to be out the league right now.
Hold up, they don't got a love.
They about to release him. He's
a Queens product.
It's over. It's done.
He was making $11 million.
Listen, thank you for your services, but it's time to go home.
I actually think they should keep him though.
Where did he go?
The Knicks.
He's getting waived. It's over. It's done.
He's getting $11 million. That's
I don't
crazy.
know. I don't know what type of mutant team the Clippers are trying to put together.
Let's talk about that. What's happening over there?
They got this guy over there. They talking about potentially getting a buyout from what's this kid's name? Reggie Jackson.
Reggie Jackson. Yeah, I've been seeing
because Collison said that he's gonna stay in retirement today.
Which was interesting to me.
I don't know what the hell was the big hype about him. Why? When was he ever an all-star, coveted player that he make headlines? Come on now.
I definitely feel like they're overrating him like a little bit. Listen, he definitely would have made an impact. No question about it. He's not a scrub.
He still got to take the ball out of LeBron's hand and give him the ball to do something. You have Rondo there, and you do nothing with Rondo.
Exactly. So I just think he's a better version of Rondo that can shoot, which is maybe what they need, I guess. But I don't know. They need a dog over there in LA. But the other LA team, the Clippers, like we were talking about, Marcus Morris going there. 19-5, he's averaging on the season. I didn't even realize he was averaging damn near 20 on the season. He had a couple of big shots for the Knicks.
He was jacking.
He was jacking this year.
He was jacking.
He definitely was.
He might as well wear number 7.
He had his debut already. He had 10-4, 20 minutes. So when we look at this Clippers team, they basically got 5 dogs. Like they got another dog on that roster. Between
Morris and then you got Black Beast next to each other.
Black Beast. You got Morris. You got Kawhi. You got Paul George. Paul George not a dog, but
he's a great defender.
He's a great defender. He can ball. Patrick Beverly.
Yeah.
Lou Will.
Yeah. Believe it or not, as little as Zubac plays, he averages like 75% from the field. Like
Zubac is effective. I don't know why people acting like
you
he's
like
not
8 and 7.
Yeah.
But he'll go 3 for 3 nights in a row.
And he knows his role. He does what he's supposed to do. I like that.
That's a tough out for in the West.
Listen,
man.
the Clippers got better, and especially in the deadline with acquiring Morris for only giving up Hawkless. They to me have now become the best team in the West. To me, I think with their overall roster, I really like what they got put together. I was on the Lakers. I was saying they were better, but I don't know, man. I can't. If they're healthy, that's gonna be the problem with the Clippers. I think they're the best team in the league. I might say if healthy.
Yeah, I could see where you
in a playoff series. In the
playoffs,
in a series,
in the playoffs,
going off matchups.
Yeah, once the game slowed down and you really got to see their best 8, maybe
that's what
9,
I'm saying.
possibly.
See the best 8, 9.
They have the best 8 in the league.
Yeah, and I really like them. But the only thing I worry about them is that I feel like sometimes they might be doing a little too much. Like this move might be a little excessive because sometimes I feel like
you can't really get in a groove as a player.
Because when you got a lot of guys, now they got 8 guys that can score 20.
Yeah, that could put the ball in.
That could put the ball in the hole.
Yeah.
So that's a lot of guys. That's a lot of egos. That's a lot of alphas on that team. You got about 8 alphas on that team now, 7.
And how many of those alphas could actually form into role players?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So it's interesting. To me, they might be a case of where it should be less is more, but they're going the opposite route.
Yeah.
And
overload.
Yeah, they might be overload. I'm starting to think about that. So I'm gonna be watching the Clippers intently with that, man. I'm not.
And there was a little scrimmage in conversations about people not being happy, and
Montrez was talking a little bit.
Montrez does need a contract at the end of the year. So more people to pass.
He's out. I think he's out, to be honest.
Somebody's gonna pay him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
but
why I think he's out.
I think they can match because they owe bird rights to him.
Yeah, well, he's restricted.
Okay, So somebody's gonna offer something, and it's up to them.
Somebody gonna offer him $100 million. I think so.
Easily.
Yeah,
because especially the undersized center that's going in a direction of the league now.
Yeah, definitely. So Remo,
talk to me.
We calling this episode Backtrack, man. We calling this one Backtrack because a couple of weeks ago, months ago, I don't know how long ago, my man Reem has he's talked the talk when we came in when it comes to a certain individual that is a very polarized, one of the most polarizing rookies that's come into the league now. And we talk about my man Zion Williamson, man, because a lot of people have a lot of takes on him. They go either way. A lot of people have opinions, and no opinion is wrong. It's an opinion at the end of the day. But my man Reem went a little off the rails, right? So to refresh the family's memory, because we always talk about this, I'm gonna play the clip of when one of the many times that apologetic Reem, as we calling him now, went off on my man Zion. So let's say this. Before we move on from Zion, are we happy to see him game 1 opening night 2019-2020 season? We happy about that?
I'm happy all
for
together.
game 1?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nah, me, it don't move me left or right with this girl. I want to see something. All of this hype for him to play a half and get hurt. He's too fat.
But I mean, he does have to. They said he has to get in better shape.
Well, let's see.
Yeah, and they said, Rodney Ross.
Come on, man.
I forgot he called Reem. Reem has it out for Zion right now.
I don't have it out. It's just that, you can't become the biggest hype and be the second heaviest player and you a tweener. There's a lot of ifs with this guy.
Tweener. But with that being said, I think next year, I don't think he's going to win Rookie of the Year, but I do believe his numbers will be like 18 and 7. 2 assists. I see Zion getting 18 and 7 with a point guard like Lonzo.
So close.
I think they have a couple of playmakers on there. Drew can help out as well. Ingram is a solid playmaker. I think he'll score pretty well, and I think he'll get you 18 and 7 next year.
I'm going 12 and 8 from him.
So disrespectful. 12? Wow, the disrespect, my man. My son said 12 and 8. So let's talk about Zion Reeves. So Zion right now. He has a streak of 4 games, over 20 plus points. Already the longest by a rookie, the longest active streak by a rookie. Only Russ Montrez averaged more points in the paint than him this season. He only played 9 games, but it's a small sample size. Since he's been playing, the Pelicans are winners of 5 of their last 7. Y'all heard in the clip that I said 18-7. The man is averaging 19-7, so I got to give myself a pat on the back. Shooting 57% from the floor. He only took 9 threes on the year, but he's made 4 of them shit, so he's shooting them. Only playing 27 minutes tonight. So Remo,
Yes, sir.
I gotta ask you, apologetic Reem, are you ready to take it back? Are you ready to backtrack, my brother?
You know what? I'm grown, man. And,
Come on, man.
it might hurt my heart to say this, but you were right, man.
Ooh.
That man is a man amongst boys, and he isn't even in shape. He is fat, like I said.
Yes.
What did get cut out the clip, I did say he would miss at least 20 games.
Okay. You have been on that. I give you that.
He did miss some games, and he came
More
back.
than 20 already.
And, I must say I'm very impressed by what I'm seeing.
Ooh.
The fact that he could change the dynamic of the game as far as rebound. He's a very quick second jumper.
Yes.
I really like that. And he makes Lonzo look really good to me now because they have this type of connective energy.
They're already
They just look at each other and
a little synergy.
Yeah,
they
and
got,
it's a
right?
lob in the air and it's a finish. Like, I'm happy. I'm not pleased with the set jump shot. And I think I'm going to hold review on everything for him. I just want to see how teams prepare for him for the second half of the season. Because, after All-Star break, they get another chance to put out scouting reports. So we'll see what that looks like. But what I've seen so far, I'm going to apologize to the fam. I was wrong.
Oh, we love to see it. Apologetic Reem. It does no R on top of that, but we love to see that. And I'm proud of you, my man.
Appreciate it. I got one more apology.
Oh, wait, hold on. Before is it on Zion?
No.
Okay, hold on. But I still want to talk about Zion a little bit because I'm glad that you said that because the man, he's been playing well, man. I must say he has that great second jump, like you said before. But I think there's 3 things that I don't like about him. But I love his game. I love how he's playing right now. I love that he's putting up some production. He's silencing a lot of people, so we love to see that. But 3 things. Number 1, I don't like how he runs.
I don't like how he walks. But go ahead.
All right, so we are in agreement on that. There's something up, like it's a little tortoise-like. I feel like
Too fat.
like, yeah, it must be that his legs are short. I know he got those T-Rex arms.
They were trying to change his walk while he was out.
But I just like I don't know. Like I'm looking at him walking, running. I'm just like he looked like he's struggling, or he's just like jogging. I don't know what it is.
It's a lot of weight. Please, man. It's a lot of weight.
He's running like LeVar Ball out there.
280. He looks like OJ.
30.
He looks like OJ now.
Oliver Miller-esque.
Don't you know what? I'm not. I'm done disrespecting the man.
I mean, you did say Rodney Rogers.
Rodney
sir.
Rogers. Yeah.
The most disrespectful of
I'm
them
gonna go
all.
sit in the corner for that one.
But the other one, I think he's got to work on his turnovers because I've been watching him. He turns the ball over a lot because I think he's still thinking. He's thinking a lot before he makes his move to the basket. They start when they feed him a little bit. He looks a little nervous when he gets it, and I see him. When he gets the ball in like the mid post, he does like a little turnaround, like a face up. He's facing up the defender, and he does try to do like a little jab, but it's a little
I'm not
mechanical.
I'm not gonna go too crazy with that because he lost a lot of time. So the actual speed of the NBA, he's probably still trying to adjust to. So
agreed.
I'm not gonna kill him on that. I seen him make Giannis look like a little baby when he snatched the ball out of his hand. So
He
I said,
did.
How
That's
strong is this man?
That's strength.
He has Mark Henry strength.
Damn, Mark Henry. Oh, what you know about that?
Come on, bro.
The strongest man in the world.
Word to my mama.
Family, I hope y'all go Google Mark Henry, man. Those were real days. I still got my wrestling buddies with them joints at.
Yo, relax.
Ted DiBiase.
Relax. Ultimate Warrior.
But yeah, and I think that the Pelicans have to stray away from is that I feel like sometimes they force feeding him. I don't know if you ever seen that, but I feel like especially in the beginning of the game, they're fiending to get him to rock a little too much. And I think because they force feeding him, it makes him a little bit nervous. And then I don't see enough pick and roll.
They better not get my son Ingram upset.
I know you got to give him the rock. He's
He would
hooping.
leave.
Yeah, he would. They're gonna have to pay him some bread this time.
Oh, he's getting paid.
Yeah. Oh, he sure is. And I just, I think they need to run a little bit more pick and roll with Zion and Zoe, like you said, because they got that chemistry. So I need to see a lot more of that. Not enough of that pick and roll action.
Definitely.
Yeah. So apologetic Reem. You in the mood for apologies tonight?
I
Who else
got
you
one more.
apologize?
I actually had denounced my Dame Time Ream at one point. I don't know if you remember that.
I do remember, actually.
But I think it's time. Like,
Bringing it back?
yeah. I you know what? My thing.
Backtrack. This is why I call this backtrack.
Listen, I just think that I was so frustrated with Dame because I wanted him to actually snap. Like, I get it, Melo's a good player or whatever, but Melo he's resigned to his role on that team. He's going to be the guy to give you a few post plays, 15, 16 a game, that's fine. But the back or Dame is where Portland must be for them to be successful. In the last few games, he's shooting amazing. He's killing. The numbers has been phenomenal. He's shooting from the parking lot.
He is.
So this is what I like to see. This is what I was here for. And, I appreciate that he doesn't do a lot of talking. He talks with his game.
I love that. I love that about Dame. I always respect Dame for that.
And I think he's probably the top point guard right now, in my eye, to be feared.
Okay, scoring wise, yeah, I could give you
Yeah, because he gives you a little bit of everything at this point in time.
He gives you a lot of everything.
Yeah. He doesn't really play defense.
That's why when you say that, I hesitate a little bit because I like my point guards to be complete.
Yeah.
Know what I mean? I like my point guards to be complete, and he does take possessions off. I'll tell you that.
He's hooping right now, so
He is killing right now.
I have to get off his back a little bit.
Listen, he went over there to L.A. Kobe tribute. Now he sliced them boys up.
Oh,
He sliced them up.
oh, from the parking lot, from the memorial site.
And you know what's crazy? They try to put Avery Bradley on it because that's one of the reasons why they got Avery Bradley,
Bucket.
especially for dudes like Dame Lillard and Steph Curry. They got Avery Bradley for point guards like that, and he shredded Avery. You can't put Rondo on him.
Can we talk about the last few numbers? 33, 42, 26, 21, 51, 48, 36, 50, 47, 61, 34, 34.
That's ridiculous, man. This man is killing right, and the supreme confidence. Love it.
And nothing looks forced.
Oh no, he's not forcing any of these jumpers.
Nothing looks forced.
These shits are in his spots.
Yeah.
Like you could tell he practiced these shots every single night, every single day.
He was abusing Mike Conley.
He was killing Mike.
Abused before they got robbed.
So with this being said, I'm gonna be because Dame is playing so well, I'm gonna be pissed off if they don't make the playoffs.
Yeah, but
I'm not gonna like that.
I'm not, because you'll miss it. But that young boy in Memphis is.
I know
he's hooping.
There's a young killer over there too.
He's hooping.
But is Dame excused from the slander train if they miss the playoffs or what? Because to me, it's a little unacceptable. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Nah,
To miss the playoffs is unacceptable for a player. Remember I wrote this in our chat. An all NBA first team guard.
Yeah, but
should never miss the playoffs.
I can't say that because one, they had to plug in a lot of new players. They got one player.
Son, that many? The core is still intact.
They were hoping to go with Collins. He gave him 5 games. Rodney Hood, who they relied on the playoffs fair. Before, he's hurt. What's his name? Nurkic, he's still out.
But he didn't play in the West Finals last year.
Yeah,
either.
but he was still a pivotal point of the season before. Thinking he was going to come back a little sooner.
Playoff time he didn't play.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, thinking he was going to come back a little sooner.
Oh, okay. They thought they would retool with him. Okay, that's fair.
They got rid of what's his name? The Prince. What's the guy you call Amino?
Luke? Nah, he ain't the Prince. Al-Farouq Amino.
Yeah, Amino.
The Prince is Luke.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
That's the real Prince.
Apologize. No disrespect. And then they lost Harkless, so that was a lot of perimeter off. And then they put a lot.
You just said Harkless need to hang it up.
But he was their lockdown
I
defender.
Like Harkless on that team.
They got rid of him and they didn't plug him in with anybody. They didn't even have Melo in the beginning of the season, and they put all their eggs in the basket for this Anthony Simons kid. I hate this kid.
I know you don't like.
He's terrible.
He got some game though. He can score.
He's terrible.
He can score though.
He's your backup point guard that doesn't pass the ball.
Yeah.
And if he's not scoring, what does he do? Because he can't defend my mother.
So how about this?
Talk to me.
What about Isaiah Thomas over there? Clippers are releasing him right now. He's going to be a free agent. Would you like Isaiah Thomas backing up Dame.
Nah, because he
That's to help that playoff race.
But that's more bad defense from the point guard.
More O, less D.
Yeah, I'd rather somebody like a Dion over there or even Reggie Jackson.
I like a Dion. Damn, I didn't think about Dion. I like Dion over there.
Dion is decent over there because I don't like the Simon kid, and he's not battle tested.
Yeah, they have to upgrade in that backcourt some way.
Because I like the kid Gary Trent.
He can play.
He's finding his position.
He's playing a lot better now.
He's finding his position. He's finding his shots. He plays defense.
They got rid of Labissiere.
You have Ariza.
I like Ariza.
And I like the little kid. Nazir Little. I like him. So they have something coming. And then remember, you still got Collins about to come back, and you still got Nurkic about to come back.
But you see, you saying all of this further makes my point that they need to be in the playoffs.
No, but they're
not a bad team.
If we see all of this together, manifest, because they're 7-10. They're 7.
Yeah, well, they only got like 30 games left.
7-3 in their last. They haven't played Memphis not once, so that's gonna sway a lot of it. They play them 3 times this year.
Oh, those head-to-head matchups.
Those head-to-heads will be key. San Antonio, they're holding off right now.
I don't think San Antonio's gonna make it.
I don't think so either. And then who else is fluttering between that?
Well, technically the Pelicans, but they're a little
Pelicans
back.
Is a little behind, so they're right under that.
That's why, to me, the Blazers are a better team than Memphis, and they should be in the playoffs. You have an All-NBA player and then an All-Star caliber player in CJ.
Come on now.
He not All-Star caliber?
No, he never made.
CJ make an All-Star. No, he was on a bubble.
He was
just
never
a snub.
He wasn't even a.
No, he was a snub.
Nah,
they gave him a snub title last year.
I would never. But
the year where they were the third seed in the West, he was a snub.
Nah. But all right.
I'm just saying they got more talent than the
I get where you would come from with saying that.
That's all I'm saying. They should be, and I want to see them in the playoffs.
They should be fluttering around the 5-6 right now.
Son, Dame should not be missing the playoffs. He's too great of a player. He's a great player, clearly.
Yeah, but all right. So say like a OKC, right? OKC has 3 legit basketball players aside from CP3. Remember, Melo didn't start the season. Hassan, nobody wanted no business with him. Who else did you? CJ and Dame is the same. They're the same player.
They are.
Who else?
One is 2 inches taller.
Who else was left? Labissiere, I never heard of him a day in my life prior to this season. Collins, he was brand new. He was brand new. I didn't expect much from him.
Yeah. So, I mean, fair. I just want to see them in the playoffs. That's what I'm saying. I hold Dame to a high standard. That's why I'm saying that, because I respect his game so much. So, and I want to see them going against the Lakers in that first round, because I think Dame will give the Lakers some smoke.
Any one of them guards. LeBron can't hold him.
Like, nobody on that Lakers team can hold him. So I think, and who's holding Melo? LeBron gonna have to hold Melo.
Nah. Oh, there's Trevor now. There's a reason.
No, LeBron's gonna have to guard Melo.
No, I'm saying, but there's a reason there now, because AD is probably gonna hold Melo, because AD don't like to play.
That's true. On the perimeter. Yeah.
So you're gonna kind of, you know what I mean?
Well, one of them gonna take possessions off, so we'll see. And if Kuz comes in there and starts to guard Melo, he's getting worked.
Yeah, he's getting twerked.
So that's gonna be. I want that Blazers Lakers first round matchup.
Yeah.
And lowest of all keys, that shit could go 7.
Yeah.
Lowest of keys. People thinking this is a little sweep, little 5-game smash off. Nah.
Please, basketball guys. Please
let us have
Please.
that.
And I want 4-5 with the Rockets and
OKC.
Please.
Oh.
Please. We got to go to a bar and watch that.
Yes. Oh, you listen, man. Ain't no. Wow, I'm going to be so hyped. So yeah, man. So that's going to be interesting, man. So let's get to this crossover segment, brother.
Not a game. We talking about practice.
Crossover segment, world famous, infamous. Throwing out player comparisons from different eras. My boy Remax is fantasy GM. He tells me who he would take out of the 6 players here. He's picking 2 out of the 6 to build his team. I got 2 guards. I got 2 forwards. 3 guards, 3 forwards, 6 total. He's picking 2 to build his team around. So for the guards, got AI. Got Kyrie, got Baron Davis, B. Diddy, all on the table,
dancing
right?
Bear.
All 3 of them dancing. For the forwards, got Kevin Love, you got Chris Webber, got Amari Stoudemire.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go over those 6: AI, Kyrie Irving, Baron Davis, Kevin Love, C. Webb, Amari Stoudemire. picking 2 out of the 6 to build your franchise, all in their primes. You got Team Remo. Talk to me.
I'm gonna start off with the AI.
Okay.
AI and
For bias or because you want
no,
your team?
Because I'm just pairing them together what
Okay.
I like with them. So
Okay.
I like AI. AI's gonna give me some buckets.
Okay.
He's gonna play the lanes. We talking about prime, so AI's still athletic. You know what I'm saying? Still jumping on people's back.
Oh yeah.
And if we want to talk about prime, I'm gonna go with C-Web.
Talk to me.
I
Why is
would
that?
have said Amari, but I think we seen C-Web play with a couple guards, but C-Web could pass. He could hit you with a pop shot. He could get angry back to the basket, dunk on you, and his outlets was pretty amazing. And that might benefit my man AI a whole lot. Especially pick and roll with another big body next to him where you have to pay attention to the roll, man. AI might average 40.
Listen, brother, I'm gonna agree with you.
My man.
I'm going there too as well. To me, it was first Iverson. I have to go Iverson because he's just a bona fide scorer. I'm always a little worried about putting people with Iverson in his prime because I always felt like he needed to take a little bit of a step back, and I felt like he always had a hard time of doing that.
Keep pressing the gas, man.
Yeah, true. But that also, I mean, he did get hurt every damn year, but I mean, he was still a soldier with it, so it really didn't even matter. He didn't even really miss he missed games, but there was never like multiple seasons where he missed like a whole season,
like a long stretch.
Yeah,
like see him in them big suits.
That's true. And for the forwards, I'm definitely going with C-Web. To me, if anybody knows me, they know first of all, I still got my black Sacramento Kings Chris C-Web jersey
Which
in the
one?
crib.
The one that said Kings on it or
Kings on
Sac?
the front. I don't want Kings on the front.
Nice.
With the purple trim, black and purple
Sweet,
trim.
yeah.
When they had the, remember when they had those shorts playing against the Lakers and it was always like twisted to the, like slanted, the purple. You remember the?
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, this for some weird reason. I don't know why their shorts were always like that and it was straight, but whatever. That was some Divock Bibby years. White chocolate.
White chocolate.
But
man.
that's my man, White Chocolate. One of my favorite point guards ever. But C-Web, he is my second favorite power forward of all time behind KG. He really might be first, low key, but
the NBA got to get that right, man. They got to send that man off in the sunset.
why is he
properly.
not in? That's so disrespectful.
That college?
So disrespectful.
I get it with the whole,
Michigan shit.
but his numbers is amazing for somebody who's not,
Bro, it's
in the
disrespectful
Hall.
that he's not in the Hall of Fame. It's disrespectful. He
Yeah.
should be in it, and it's another class going by now that he's not in it also. So.
His numbers is better than T-Max. Yeah, I said it, Damo. Talk to me.
Down where ears is ringing right
Hold
now.
up. T-Mac ain't do nothing to be in that hall. Just saying.
And C-Web is not in it. Like, come on. Come on. Like, if a dynasty in the Lakers were not in their way, Sacramento would have been in the finals multiple years. Rick Adelman, Hall of Fame coach. That was a great team they had over there.
Freedom of hoop.
Yeah, and C-Web was a triple threat from the power forward position that a lot of players don't have.
Before the knee.
Before the knee. And even after the knee, he was still effective on that high post, man. You could run a whole offense through C-Web, which is why I like Iverson with him, because then he could literally just worry about scoring.
And they had a chance with each other.
Exactly.
But it was
In
very
Philly,
small,
yeah.
but they both weren't the same, but
Yep.
they still could find one another because C-Web passing ability was so A1 to me.
It wasn't, man. So, see, he's such an underrated passer.
Yeah.
He's a very underrated passer. I think low-key, it might be crazy, but my 3 favorite power forwards ever is KG, C-Web, and I might have to go Giannis.
Oh.
Yeah, that's my 3 top. I think Giannis might be really up there when it's all said and done, like top 3.
I
think so.
I'm not affectionate to Giannis.
I know.
Yeah, he's uber
I think he's gonna
effective.
show out. I think he's gonna show out to him. I'm not gonna lie. I got some faith in my man Giannis this year. I think the Heat are gonna beat them if they play in a series because of those defenders. But I think it'll be a grueling, like 7-game kind of series, like how Kawhi had his 7-game series against what did he play 7 games? Was that the Bucks?
Who's
Who they
that?
play in the Eastern Conference Finals? That was the Bucks last year, right?
Who?
The Raptors.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the Bucks, right? Oh, okay.
No, yeah.
It was the Raptors, right? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So I think it'll be a grueling series like that, but yeah, man, it's gonna be. Wait, how we feeling about any predictions for All-Star Weekend, anything like that before we get out of here?
As far as what, like dunk contest and all
Yeah,
that?
like what's happening? Do we even care, really?
Nah.
Streets
really,
don't care?
I ain't really jacking it.
No buzz? It's in Chicago this year.
Niggas gonna be getting robbed. I'll tell you that much.
But we know it's gonna be cold out there.
Yeah, that gun town, I ain't playing with that. I'll tell you what, man. Thank you for having me again. I missed that Mamba episode. Y'all did a great job on
Oh, I
that.
appreciate it, man.
And, you know, I want to reiterate, Kobe did sit the first 2 years, and where he ended up, it's just Mamba mentality itself, bro.
Crazy. I asked the fellas, is there any player in the league now that you see can be not the heir apparent, but like the next Kobe, like how Kobe was the next Jordan?
Nah, ain't nobody got that ticket.
I don't think there is.
Nobody got it.
Well, a couple of people said Dame. People had Dame in there. A couple people had Harden. A couple people had Booker.
The synergy that he played with. Dame has too much mom mannerism. When Kobe gets in a mood, you know it and you feel it. It like his body is like elevating in different stratospheres.
He puts favor in hearts.
Yeah, with looks alone, like just the snarls that be in his face, and you know, all right, I'm going for 50. Get out my way.
Yeah,
I don't think we have anybody like that right now.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think there is anybody. I agree.
Not yet.
We'll see, man. It's gonna be interesting. But Reem, my brother, appreciate you.
Thanks again, man.
The Apologetic Reem debut tonight. We love to see it.
That's it, man. Book me.
Book me. We love to see it. So, family, that is episode. What are we on? 118. Episode 118, and we are.